Hi everybody, my name is Goldie and I'm doing another pick a card reading for you guys, and this one is gonna revolve around your attractiveness and how people find you attractive and what your best traits are and your best qualities that you bring forth. Let's get to it. I have 3 piles here and I'm going to place crystals on all 3 of them. These are the crystals that are going to be determining what pile you pick. So for the first one, we have this Selenite tower. The second is going to be this Citrine, I think it's a Smokey Citrine point, which is hard to come across, and I really like them. They're very powerful when it comes to like your dark energy or dark feminine energy. And lastly, I would like to include this orange calcite, which really honors sexual energy. Kind of reminds me of like an orange. Yeah. So I would like for you to meditate on that really fast and just intuitively choose your pile and what feels most aligning for you. And I will give you a few moments for that. But otherwise, if you are ready and already chose your pile, you may proceed to the timestamps. Hi, my pile ones. So you chose the Purifying Selenite Tower. And I have not picked up any of these cards under here, so I have no idea what's under them. And I'm really curious about what, what's under here and what people find most attractive about you and your personality and your physical appearance and all that, like where your attractiveness stems from. So going into this, the first card for my pile ones. Okay, Angel of Abundance. Yeah, I'm already picking up that this pile is really good at attracting what they want, and they could do this in their way of stability. I'm hearing like the abundance you offer, not only financially to friends and family, but generosity makes you really attractive. It's like your superpower is giving, like you're a giver. And I also heard, especially with the color of this card, that you could work with a lot of solar plexus and heart center energy. So you could be a creative, an artist, somebody that does creative form related, things, I guess. I wanted to use a different word, but I can only pull that. So let's see what other things make you so attractive. What is so attractive about my pile ones? What is so attractive about my pile ones, my selenite crew? Light body, transmission, crystal grid, and activation, and getting to know each other. I feel like you may have a Leo rising, or your rising sign is very intriguing. It's like when people first get to know you, they are so curious about you. It's like that is something that you have over most people, is like when you walk into a room, everybody notices you. It's your energy. You have like very captivating energy is what I heard. And I'm gonna pull out the tarot cards to kind of get a better idea of what else you bring forward when it comes to your physical appearance and what makes you so attractive. You're very smart. Like I said, giving. You're very open to people. You're very open to accepting all types of people, and like I'm hearing just like you have no limits to the love you offer. Yeah, like I said, very creative energy with this Queen of Wands. So your feminine energy is also very, it's very, I can use the word captivating again, but it's just like, there's more to you below the surface. Like you might be very beautiful, but that's not your strongest superpower. It's that people get to know you and find you so attractive, and that it almost like amplifies your physical traits. Not to say that you're not beautiful on the outside, but it's like the more people get to know you, they want to stick around. And you're such an artist too. So smart. Yeah, the King of Swords, so smart. People really care about what you have to say to them, and they want your advice constantly, is what I heard. And what else is it? You might be funny. You might be really funny in your own unique way, and people are like, where do they come up with this stuff? That's funny. Yeah, you have a following, or people, like you might be the leader of your group, if that makes sense. Like you're the person everyone looks to for the plans for the night. You're the person everyone looks to for what to do. They're kind of like on your page or on your time. They're like, hey, what's so-and-so doing tonight? Like, are we going to their house? Like, you're that type of person. So you also make people feel really good when they're in a place of hurt. It's like you're known to bring people out of their dark trenches, is what I've heard. What else? You don't easily get discouraged, especially around love. You almost are so easy to walk away from things that no longer serve you, and that makes you very attractive. People know that you're not playing when it comes to your heart and what you offer people, and you're quick to pull back. You're quick to protect your energy, and as much as a giver you are, you know when enough is enough, and that is something that makes you very attractive, and people see that right away. They're like you're not one to be taken advantage of or manipulated, because people know how quick you are to take back what's yours. And you have this endless flow of abundance, like I saw from this card. You have this endless flow of abundance that it doesn't matter if you're hurting, because it automatically, like a boomerang, comes right back to you. Like your money, your abundance, like you're not financially down very often. And the more you give, the more it helps your beauty on the outside. It's like you have this like unconditional love about you, pile one. It's so beautiful, and it's so unconditional and raw and real. You really act from your inner child. You have a lot to offer, and like it makes you so attractive. I want to get more physical though. Like, what's going on with your physical? You might be very humbling, is what I heard. Like you're so humble that it's almost hard to pinpoint where you do so well physically, because you're so humble that it almost won't let me pick on anything. It's like, where are they physically attractive? It's like you don't believe in materialistic, shallow beauty. You're so real, and you're so like, oh my gosh, I heard that people really, you're like wifey or hubby material. Like people really want to seal the deal with you. People can't pull bullshit over you. Like they can't get past, they like know when you're on to them, and they're like, okay, I can't do my dumb manipulative tricks on them. It's not working. You're like, I'm gonna go this way. Nice to meet you though. And they're kind of just like, wait a minute, this works on everybody else. Why isn't it working on them? So people that are very manipulative, they kind of like miss the mark with you. It doesn't work with you. You're like, I'm actually on to bigger and better. So thank you for existing. I'm leaving. And like, people are like, wait a minute, you mean I can't take advantage of this person? Yeah, no, you can't. So that's really, really cool. Let me see some physical stuff. Like, what are pile one's physical? Oh, there's a card under here. Wait a minute. Yeah, show me more about pile one's powers and yeah, we're getting physical things. Let's do physical beauty. Like, what is so attractive about pile one physically? Show me something. Ooh, you're a charmer. I keep seeing that. Get me something physical. We want physical. Physical. Again, like long, luscious, possibly darker hair. If that doesn't resonate for this collective, and you might be a blonde or have red hair, then you have very long, luscious hair. Something like I said in the beginning with the Leo, like your mane and your hair is important when it comes to your physical attractiveness. So I'm also seeing like, you know, Megan Fox with like the long dark hair. It's like very captivating and like that vibe. I also got like bedroom eyes. Your figure, okay, I was gonna say figure, but it's not gonna sound right. Your appearance holds weight, not physically like weight like you're heavy. It holds weight like you're powerful. You're very powerful. Your facial structure might like come off very intriguing. Like you might have really sharp bone structure. You might have bedroom eyes. You might have, like, I'm seeing Megan Fox. So if you take any of those traits from Megan Fox and apply it to your situation or apply it to how you look, you know, like you have this like, don't fuck with me, I'm very intelligent. People look at you and they can't even read your energy. They're like, yeah, interesting. They're like, who is this? I want to know more about them. Again, with this long, dark black hair. So you might just have like luscious, long femininity traits. Like your hair is giving a lot for what people notice. Yeah, like let's do that. What do people notice about you? So your hair is obvious. What else do people notice about you? This hair, are you serious? Like, we know you have amazing dark luscious hair. So this is a pile with very dark, you could have straight luscious hair or like crinkle, like what is that? Yeah, kinks in your hair, like curly hair. So it doesn't have to be dark. If it's not dark and that doesn't resonate, your hair does have some waves to it. Your hair kind of makes up who you are. Your hair makes up who you are and how people perceive you. It's like one of the first things people notice about you is your hair. And I heard your genius, like your brain, your intelligence, like a lot going on with the head and hair is like what people are drawn to first about you. They want to know how your mind works. Ooh, the sun, really good energy. And with this heart-to-heart conversations, it's like I said before, you captivate people with your intelligence, with your brain, with your, you know, things like that. And I am really hearing that people can't pull their bullshit on you. It's like you've worked so hard to stand your ground, make those strong boundaries. Even romantically, like when people try to pursue you, you filter out the people that don't resonate with you, and they almost are threatened by your energy in that way because, like I said, you call out bullshit when you see it. So you could be triggering to a lot of people as well. People might feel triggered by you because you're just so powerful and you have these like bedroom eyes and like luscious hair and like this, I don't know, if you have short hair, it's very full. It might be like one of those like bob hairs, and your eyes are just, you might do like cat eyes a lot with makeup, or you just have those almond eyes. Like I'm seeing that your eyes are something that are captivating. Yeah, you look like the whole package, pile one. Interesting. Oh my God, Empress energy, so beautiful. Yeah, you might be a Taurus. Or an Aries, or spring might be really important for you. Like you have some wins in spring. I don't know why I heard that. You celebrate wins. Again, with that generosity, like there's a lot you offer people and it's very unconditional and you're just a good soul. Yeah, like overall, you're just a really good person. What have people said about, this is different. I'm just going to do what have people said about you, about your features, your physical attractive features. Like what have people said about you? What have people said about pile one? Ooh, she's naked. I hear that people like to often be friends on you based on your physical appearance. You might attract a lot of friends or people that are like, she looks so cool. Sorry, he or she looks so cool. I want to be friends with them. Or like, they look like they have really cool stuff going on, and I want to be part of that. It doesn't look like any bad intentions, but it does look like people right off rip really want to get to know you because they think you look really cool and intriguing. But with this Judgment card, not a lot of them stay around as well because you filter out the bullshit. You filter out people that are fake energy, you know, like the ones that want something from you. If I could get a idea on your color of energy, like I see a lot of black, red, and green. So you might be really strong in with finances and money, and like really grounded when it comes to using your heart. And the black I see is like protection. Like this isn't your first rodeo. It's not your first time out there in the world. You might have come from a really difficult childhood or past where people, you know, did take advantage of you and your kindness, and you learned really quick. You're like, no, not on my watch. So you filter out the people that don't belong in your circle. And you're very strong. And I do see a lot of fire energy around you, and like you could possibly be into witchcraft. You could possibly manifest a lot through witchcraft, or attract certain groups of people into your life through manifesting, or any of that type of esoteric work. Or you might be a tarot reader yourself. You might be very fascinated by that, and people are into it. People see that you hold weight, is what I hear. Like your name holds weight, your reputation holds weight. People talk about, I hear that people have questions about you a lot, and they're like, oh, this girl is so cool. Sorry, this guy or girl is so cool. I'm just hearing a lot of like this girl. So it could be a girl. You could identify as a girl. And if you don't, then just disregard that. Take what resonates. But I do see it being kind of like that. And I also heard that you're very, you're a breath of fresh air to some people. You attract people that need to grow. And so you offer them that opportunity and chance to grow as a person because you're such a breath of fresh air. That's what I heard. I'm trying to wrap it up. Let's see. I want to do like maybe like a bonus, like doesn't have to relate to like why you're attractive, but maybe something you should hear right now. Like what does pile 1 need to hear? This card just fell. Ooh, a 10 of Cups. If you were wondering if things get better for you, it absolutely does with this 10 of Cups. Your happiness and full circle of friends and family and things like that, like you're going to be very celebrated in the next couple months is what I heard. Yeah, so you do have a glow up in your near future. I hear that it's like around the corner, to be honest. So yeah, you seem like a beautiful group. I'm really glad I could do this reading for you guys. And make sure you like and comment and tell me if this resonated for you, and let me know what pile you picked. Like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing more videos this week, so let me know how you liked it. Bye, pile 1. Hey, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to be covering like why you're so attractive, what people are saying about you, what's your most positive physical traits, and other qualities about you. I'm really excited to do this for you. I'm dying to know what's underneath this card. I have not peeked at any of the piles. So we're really going into this just like fully not knowing. And I'm going to be just channeling all the information you need to hear about your attractiveness and why people find you attractive. And I did a bonus at the end of my pile 1, and it was about what you needed to hear. So there's hopefully going to be a lot of informative information for you. So yeah, let's do this. All right, so my Smokey Citrine points. This one's for you. Ooh, Angel of Prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. You know, something that's really attractive about you guys is that people can see the light on you very easily, is what I heard. And you're very connected to divine. So maybe in the past, it's been obvious that you're like a master manifester, or you get what you want, and people are really attracted to that about you. They're like, okay, this person's powerful, no doubt. So that's really, I heard you're smooth talking. Like I just looked at my crystal too, and it was very smooth. And then I heard that song by who is it? Miley Cyrus, smooth talking. So I'm like, okay, they're smooth with their talking. So that came out of nowhere. Smooth talking. Like, you're a smooth talker and you might be known for saying the right things at the right time. Jump in. Another thing that's really attractive about you is like, you're not afraid to tackle things and handle them straight on. Like, you guys are not a P-U-S-S-Y. Like, you guys are like badasses. That's what I heard. And people recognize that about you and are like, damn, this person really does it. Like, what they want to do in life, they go after. That is something people find very attractive about you. And just like, you make everything look so easy and you tackle a lot of your goals head on. Like, people probably wonder a lot, like, where did they learn this? Or where did they become so strong and so independent? You might have come from a really good family. If it wasn't, you know, if it was toxic in a way, and it doesn't have to be, but this is a collective, so take what resonates. If it wasn't a toxic family, it was a very loving family at the end of the day. They supported you with a lot of love and encouraged you to take on your dreams. I don't see that your family followed their own advice. Like, they might kind of struggle by their own limitations, but I do see that they live through you in a way, and they're really encouraging. I kind of resonate with this a little bit. I feel like it was showing me my own family and how, you know, they really like what you do and they believe in you, and that makes you very attractive to a lot of people. People see how supported you are and they really love that. Yeah, something about you as well is that you ask a lot of questions, and that makes you receptive to learning is what I heard, and that is very attractive to people. I'm going to try to get more specific on like physical looks, like what else makes you very attractive as a person. Where's my deck? Where is my deck? I'm going to do an angel card really quick. Universe, Spirit, what makes pile 2 so attractive? Again with, I heard prayer, and the card here says prayer. So you might have a really strong connection to the divine. Goddess of sacred power, you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. So you might be getting like a promotion, or people see how independent and the leadership role you naturally have. Like, they might see that about you and trust you with handling certain situations, like your job, or maybe you're like the oldest sibling, you don't have to be, or maybe you just naturally take on a lot of responsibilities in your personal life. Maybe friends look to you for advice because they really admire how you handle things. Or I also hear you do things a lot that that doesn't require help. Like, you might build your own furniture and like be determined to just do things on your own and like ask for no help. People admire that about you. If that makes sense. Did I say that? That sounded weird. Yeah, they admire that about you. Okay, let's get more physical. Like, what does pile 2 look like physically? So I am picking up that pile 2 might be very like into the occult, or like into darker magic things, or fascinated by like the non-conventional feminine things. So you might do things that like get your hands dirty, or like it's kind of like out there. I'm wondering like what it's about. But physically I see you like to dress in a lot of black, or black might be your power color. You feel empowered and protected in the color black. You might I'm trying to get more specific, but I see you dress very alternative, or you would like to dress more alternative, and you might be tapping into that this year, just your style in general. Oh yeah, you're definitely like leaning towards more of like a darker energy in a good way. It's not bad. It's like a rock and roll vibe. Like, you might have just come from, you know, like an identity change, or like you want to change up your physical appearance. Like, maybe you want some nose rings, maybe you want to like kind of like, I heard BAMF, you know, like badass motherfucker. I heard that. Like, you want to kind of come off how you feel, and you might even have like golden blonde hair and nothing that comes off dark. but you want to be perceived for your strength in how strong you are, you know what I mean? And like sometimes when we dress in darker colors or represent a certain like clique or like genre, it helps you be perceived in the way you want to be perceived, which is like a badass energy, you know? I've heard that people from your hometown or just where you're from in general look up to you or like are really interested in what you do for work or something. Like they're very like, this energy is very different from pile 1. It's just funny. They're just like you might be, okay, hold on. I want to get more physical. You might have like darker hair. You might be wanting to have darker hair. You might have nice lips. You might have tan skin. Something with darker features, darker hair, darker appearance. Just such a badass in general, but that's what I'm seeing is like, let's get physical. Come on, can we get physical over here? Yeah, you might wear like headpieces or like to wear hats or like use some sort of hair extensions or clips. Like something with hair is also showing up. Hold on. Interesting. I don't know why I decided to use that card. Yeah, I heard you're a wild card with this. Like you are very open to new and different things. You might listen to new different music all the time, or you're just very adventurous. It's getting hot in here. Okay, you might be hot. You might be actually a hottie. People are like into you. And you might be into photography. You don't have to. Take what resonates. You might be into like I heard indie, like you're very like into like independent films and like movies and things like that are not of the norm. Like you kind of go your own way when it comes to like what society likes, or not, maybe it's not society, but mainstream. Like you're very far from mainstream. You like being different and unique. This is something that's like one of your powers of like how unique you are. Like you walk into a room and you're the most unique one there. And you kind of like that. You're like, yes, look at me be different. So that's one of your superpowers. People might even try to be your friend right away is what I heard. But what makes you most attractive? What makes you the most attractive? Can we get on that? Ooh, you read energy really well. You might pick up on social cues way more than other people. And people are like, that's hot. You know what I mean? Like you being so aware. And you might be a psychic or identify as like a medium or a channeler or you know, you see through people's bullshit, and that makes you very attractive, especially to the opposite sex. You don't have to be into the opposite sex of whatever you are. You could be same sex of, you know, your love interest, but you are yeah, very captivating with your intelligence, and that's something that people really find attractive. You could also have really sexy eyes, so that's sticking out. I also heard people really have this urge to just don't laugh, but they have this urge to kiss you a lot, like almost like you could be talking to somebody and then just get this weird vibe that they're attracted to you, and it could be almost like frightening because you're like, what the hell, do you like me more than a friend? And now I'm feeling awkward because like, where did you just, like, they're throwing vibes, they're throwing hella vibes. Like, you know that song Caught a Vibe? Like that is kind of like your theme song. That's not the name of the song. What is that name? It's by Willow. It doesn't matter, just listen to it if you need. Everyone kind of knows that song. But Caught a Vibe, like people are like throwing you vibes left and right about how they feel about you, and you're kind of just like, you can pick and choose what you want. 111 on the timer. So maybe that resonates for you. Again, you're very creative. You're an artist. I don't know if I said this for this pile, but I'm telling you right now, you're very artsy, indie. You might have a unique name, which right off rip, people really like. They're like, oh, your name is blah, blah, blah. and you're like, yeah, okay, it's not the first time I've heard that, you know? And it just doesn't, like, I heard also, like, it takes a lot to impress you. Like, you might have, like, not like a I'm better than everybody, but you're not easily impressed because, like I said, with that energy of doing everything yourself, nothing is really impressive. I wonder what your love language is. What is their love language? You use your hands a lot, so you might be into like a craft that uses your hands. Like you might be into crocheting, or like you're a tarot reader, like I said, or you do a lot with your hands. Like you do hand movements, and that makes you very interesting and appealing to people. And you're just very psychic, you know what I mean? Like there's something about that. What is something? I don't even think I use that many tarot cards. Hold on. What is something? Ooh. Yeah, you fight for what you want. Like you have such a strong willpower in this world, and like people respect you and stand by that. Like you're not a pushover by any means. And there's something with justice coming through. So you might be like very about your rights, and you know, rights that are overlooked by large communities. So like women's rights, or political rights. Maybe you stand up for people that get bullied, or you have in the past. Like you have this strong intuition about standing up for what's right, and that makes you so attractive. Like I see a lot of people are attracted to you by the way you just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you do what you want to do, like this card says, like jump in. Like you really jump into things head on. People find that so attractive about you. I wanted to get a little bit more physical, but I already see that you don't have a problem with knowing your beauty on the outside, that everything is kind of like a bonus when people get to know you, you know? Again, like I'm gonna do, what did I say before? I said I was gonna do like what you need to hear right now, and like what spirit wants to tell you moving forward, just as like a little bonus card. What does spirit want to tell my pile twos, my Smokey citrine points? I heard that you need to keep up, you know, sticking up for people and calling bullshit out, and continue that path. And even though it feels different and isolating, and like not everyone is going to agree with your beliefs, I heard to keep going through with that, because on an emotional level, when you were young, this resonated with you. Like standing up for yourself and standing up for kids that got bullied, or anything that was a cause of injustice. It really helped you move faster in your achievements. It's like you were granted it's like you get rewards for honoring your purpose, which is like doing right and being a voice for the voiceless. That one came out strong. Like you are always helping people. You're not afraid to be who you are at the end of the day, and spirit wants you to know that you're admired for that. Fall into my arms, holding the opposites, holding the opposites, extremes of life, and Goddess of strength. Like I said, you're very strong. Spirit wants you to know how strong you are as a person. You might be physically strong, like you go to the gym a lot, and like that hard work's going to pay off this year. Or you might just be emotionally strong, and spirit also wants you to know, like, to keep going. Anything that you've gone through recently that feels isolating or made you feel ostracized, to push through that and keep harnessing that badass energy is what I heard. And I think that's all I have for my pile twos. Thank you so much for listening to this and taking the time to be here for this and take in what I'm trying to like share with you. Feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more videos like this, and if you have any topics you'd like for me to dive into or make new videos about, let me know. Comment what pile you chose, and I really love hearing back from everybody and what they think about it. So yeah, thank you so much, pile twos. I hope you have an amazing day. Keep being a badass. Bye. Hi, my pile three. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for participating in my What Makes You So Attractive pick a card reading. This is the, what was this again? Oh, the was it orange calcite? It is. It's orange calcite, and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot related to the sacral center came out with this pile, because this is just like a very sacral energy type stone. Sorry, I'm trying to use my words. Why is it not focusing? Hello? Well, you get it. Yeah, this stone has helped me so much with anything related to my reproductive organs, and like when I have my period, I have put this stone over my lower belly, and it's just been so healing, and it's been with me for so long. So yeah, I'm just curious to what honoring this stone brings in this reading. So this is my pile 4s. Sorry, what is going on with me? Pile 3s. Let's get it together. Okay, so yeah, what makes you so attractive? What are people noticing about you? Like, what is one of your superpowers in being very attractive, okay? So we're going to dive in. I have not peeked at what's under this card, and I'm really eager to see, so let's do this. Angel of space clearing. It is time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. You know, these are all very similar to the piles before, so there might be some messages in another pile if you felt called to open those or look into those. So something cool about you is that you really let go of anything that doesn't serve you. And this is coming up really strong for you, at least this year. And people are noticing that. They're also like really into, you might be a makeup artist or like be really into makeup or start getting into makeup. I see that people are really into the fact that you care about your appearance or you're good at upkeeping your appearance. You might have a role in, like I said, skincare, the makeup industry, or something that honors how you are perceived physically. So no doubt there that people are very sexually drawn to you. You create a lot of attention towards you is what I hear. Something about like your figure. Like I see you work on your body a lot, and you're very I heard curvy, but you don't have to be curvy. Take what resonates, but you might be very like plump on the lower half, if you know what I mean. And people are like, dang, like you know, like, and I heard like, give me a piece of that apple pie. Like, what is that? I don't know, but like whatever that means. So yeah, you might just have like really good features, and specifically around your figure. And I do see that your lips or the way you talk is very intriguing to some. They find that very attractive. You could have light eyes, or just darker skin tone with light eyes, or something about your eyes stands out to me. The color green comes out, so you might have blue or green eyes, or if that isn't the case, people find your eyes very mesmerizing. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna throw in the word bedroom eyes, because that could also be something that you have. I keep seeing the color green as I talk, so I don't know. Green eyes, or you might like favor people with green eyes, or you wish you had green eyes. But either way, if that doesn't resonate, like I said, just leave it for somebody else. This is a collective reading. All right, so what is so attractive about my pile 3? What is so attractive about my pile 3? Ooh. Yeah, you're a very free spirit is what I heard. And you're also really into self-growth. You might be really into like self-development, and people find that really attractive. And you might be like a dancer. You like to dance and move your body. That's what I heard. Like something about just like being very free. You might resonate with water or be a water sign. Fluid is what I heard. Like you're very fluid or adaptable. Could be like a shapeshifter, or like really good at like shape shifting. Like I don't know what that means, but like maybe adapting to your environment, or like you're easygoing and flowy, and people love that about you. You definitely are a dime. Or like you get a lot of attention on, you might have pretty privilege. Yeah, you know, something is really sexy about the way you handle trauma, which I'm not glorifying trauma by any means, but something about the way you handle the sadness in your life is admirable to people. Like I see men or women being like sexually drawn to you in the way that you handle difficult situations, or like your optimism around the shadows of the world is admirable. All right. So it doesn't have to be very physical, but like something about you and your inner beauty is coming through around that subject. So I'm going to keep pulling cards. Everyone's reading was different a little bit, but kind of similar in ways. Light body, transmission, activation. And you know what I heard about this pile is like they're really stepping into their femininity. They're really stepping into receiving and feeling beautiful. I'm gonna get some tarot cards involved because I'm just curious, like what's going on? What's going on? Ooh, you know, a lot of swords. Okay, let me do this again because I want one card and one card only. You definitely take care of yourself. You might be like my soft girl pile, where the other piles were kind of like not rough on the edges, but they had some edge to them, and this pile is very like do things with grace, you know, like be the bigger person, those kind of traits, you know what I mean? Ooh, yeah, very grounding with this Queen of Pentacles here. Nine of Wands. You might not like bugs or be like, that's one of your phobias. Very optimistic. This pile is very, very optimistic. And that makes you so attractive to people. And you might follow a very like unconventional path in life. Like you might just go to the beat of your own drum. People like that about you, and they look up to you in that sense. You might have younger siblings who look up to you and go to you for a lot of advice. And to a lot of people, you're just one of a kind. Like you're very and if you don't have younger siblings, you might have nieces and nephews, but there's just definitely this younger crowd that follows you and tries to copy you. I'm seeing a lot of gold energy, to be honest. So you know, you might resonate with gold jewelry, and you might wear gold jewelry, or you might be bringing back gold jewelry into your life and just feeling like gold jewelry is like helping you be seen. It's really helping like your complexion and like making you glow. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna pull some of these lovey love cards over here. What makes my pile 3 so attractive? Soulmate. And getting to know each other. Oh, yeah. Okay, so like you have really good conversations with people is what I've heard. People fall in love with you very easily. It's like, I don't know if it's just your physical appearance and then the rest of it just falls into place, but like not a lot of people reject you. And so when they do, you're very, very, very surprised, and it humbles you, I heard, because you're just so like, something about you is very bright. I'm seeing just so much golden light and like positivity and optimism around this pile. And that's one of your superpowers when it comes to being attractive. So keep strengthening that ability of yours to just look at the flip side of things and activate that light within. A lot of your pain from your past has made you this bright ball of energy. You might even have some Scorpio that you've like transformed, you know, like your Scorpio energy has helped you embody such sexual energy in a way. A lot of fire, a lot of orange and pink and fire, and like just those colors is coming to mind. Can I have some more cards, Spirit, for my pile 3? My orange calcite pile. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. One more. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. You're definitely meant to be, might be your soul plan or soul purpose to be different. And it does feel lonely for you at times. It does feel lonely for you at times, but it's part of your mission to receive your achievements by honoring what makes you different. Maybe that resonates for some, maybe it doesn't, but if you felt different or like people have kind of pushed you to the side for being unique, just know that this is triggering for them because they also wish they could be so unique in that way, and to just keep honoring who you are. I'm hearing you're very quirky, so like, yeah, you might have like quirky features, like maybe like your ears may stick out a little bit, but people find that really cute about you, or you have like a button nose, or like, I'm just seeing like very quirky and accepting of others, and like you might have kinky curly hair, or you don't have to, but you can just have similar features to that. And like I said, very plump on the lower half. People are attracted to your body, like it's very I'm hearing like goddess, you know what I mean? Like you're that goddess gold energy that people kind of crave or have been looking or seeking or sought after. It's like they really see something in you. You could be an undercover light worker, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, your purpose is to come here and just make people feel good, and you might even attract a lot of people that are so damaged, and you should just, like, you know, if it doesn't feel like a mission or a project or job that you want to take on to like work with this person, then just send them on their way. You're totally allowed to do that. But I see that what makes you so beautiful is your unconditional love to like heal others with that gold energy you have. And people really resonate with your sexual energy. So it's like, you just are so beautiful. It's crazy. And like, you might have tan or glowy skin, or you can tan very easily. And that doesn't have to resonate for everybody, but this is a collective. So like I said, leave it for someone else. Yeah, let me see what's going on with the tarot cards and see if there's anything else. I did this for my other piles. I kind of asked like what they needed to hear and just other things that might kind of be what the pile needs to hear. So let's see. You could like to wear your hair in braids, or do like cute little braids, or like admire people that do fancy hairstyles and kind of want to apply that to your style. You have a unique style. You may like to wear a lot of like maybe chunky jewelry, or like things that went out of style a long time ago and you're bringing it back, like very trendsetter. Or you have fun being unique until other people catch on, and then you're like okay, on to the next, you know, copy me over here. Yeah, I do hear people like to copy you. I do hear that. And I do hear that you have very grounding energy. Sorry, we kind of went back into like what makes you so attractive physically, but we're going to go back into like what you need to hear right now. What does my pile 3 need to hear right now? Let's go. What's going to help them? Ooh, I heard that your pain is your superpower. And you're really good at transmuting that pain into pleasure. It's like you're motivated by pain. I feel like I resonate with this pile a little bit more than the other piles. You are motivated by things that break you, because you know the only place to go now is up. It's like you're at your rock bottom and it's time to move forward. It's like it gives you that push. It's almost like if you were an artist and you channel that anger and hurt into your work, and then you create beautiful things, okay? So that's what makes you so attractive. And again, I was supposed to give you messages you needed to hear. So that could be something you needed to hear. Why does life bring me so much pain, you know? And I'm such a good person. That's what I heard. So life brings you pain so that you can be an artist to transmute that pain into beauty and show the world how it's done. Pretty deep, my pile 3. And I'm just loving this orange gold energy around you. Please learn to work with those colors and learn to work with gold and learn to incorporate the orange, yellow, gold I keep seeing, because I see that your soul really craves it, and it might be why you chose this pile in the first place. Maybe you came from like a very timid journey in the past and you've been really like, you know, reserved or uncomfortable with expressing yourself sexually, and now you're really stepping into this like grown woman or man energy, and like people need more of that, you know. People want to see how it's done. They want to be comfortable in their own skin as well, and people just really admire how you transmute energy. You transmute negativity to positivity. You are a true light worker. People really admire that. One more thing, like let's do like one more physical thing of why people are so attracted to you. Boom, boom, boom. What am I seeing here? What am I seeing here? Naked. Hold on. One sec. Yeah, I'm hearing that you're very, very playful. You're very in touch with your inner child. This is really nice to see. You guys are very special, pile 3. My other piles are special too, but you guys are just like what the world needs more of, you know? And it makes you so beautiful. I'm just happy to be here to give you this reading. I hope you really liked it. I hope you know, take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Yeah, okay, so that's what makes you so attractive. Please like and subscribe, or feel free to comment on what pile you chose and how it resonated with you. I'm excited to keep doing these readings for you guys, and I just hope you had a really good, successful reading and you got what you needed to hear. Okay, bye guys.